Hello everyone, and welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm your host Adrian, and today we're diving into yet another story where the British press just can't help themselves, dragging Harry and Meghan into William and Kate's narrative. The world is noisy, full of stories, some true, some not, but beneath the noise there's a simple truth. Everyone needs a home. A home is more than walls, it's where love grows and memories are made. But what if your home becomes a public story? That's the reality for the British royal family. Behind the palaces, they're just people, parents, couples, families. Today, we'll look at two royal families, Prince William and Catherine, and Prince Harry and Meghan. Their journeys to create homes have been very different, and so has the world's reaction. We'll explore the facts, compare their stories and ask, are we treating everyone with the same fairness? Let's set aside assumptions and look for the human hearts behind the headlines. This isn't just royal drama. It's a lesson about family, public life, and the courage to build your own path. So let's begin with open minds. The truth is often found in simple fairness. This is a story worth understanding. William and Catherine, the Prince and Princess of Wales, recently moved to Forest Lodge on the Windsor estate. It's a beautiful historic place, offering privacy and a new school for their children. The move is seen as a positive step, a young family seeking stability and a quieter life. Forest Lodge is described as modest for royals, though still grand by most standards. Renovations are underway to update the home for security and comfort. The public hears little about the cost, and there's no outcry or demand for details. The story is framed as a happy, responsible choice by future leaders. The focus is on family happiness and tradition. No headlines question the expense, it's accepted as part of royal life. This gentle acceptance is the standard for the heir to the throne. The narrative is one of continuity and quiet dignity. But to see the full picture, we must compare this to another very similar story. The difference in how these stories are told is striking. Let's look at that next. A few years ago, Harry and Meghan were given Frogmore Cottage near Windsor. Like William and Catherine, they wanted privacy and a peaceful home for their family. The cottage was a group of old, crumbling buildings needing major repairs. Renovations began, just as with other royal homes. But the media reaction was harsh and immediate. Headlines accused them of extravagance and wasting taxpayer money. Every detail was criticised, from the kitchen to the yoga floor. The narrative painted them as selfish and out of touch. Public anger was stoked and the criticism was relentless. In contrast, William and Catherine's renovations were accepted without fuss. The facts were similar, but the stories could not have been more different. This double standard shaped public opinion. Why were Harry and Meghan treated so differently? Let's look at the facts behind Frogmore Cottage. The property was uninhabitable. Serious repairs were essential. The renovation cost, covered by the sovereign grant, followed royal tradition. Harry and Meghan did nothing unusual. Public funds have always maintained royal homes. But when they stepped back from royal duties, they did something unprecedented. They repaid every penny, £2.4 million. No other royal has ever done this. They took responsibility, making Frogmore a private rental. Despite this, criticism continued. The narrative of waste falls apart when you know they paid it all back. They broke from tradition, yet faced the harshest scrutiny. This fact changes the story entirely. Royal renovations have always been funded by public money. Kensington Palace, where William and Catherine lived, underwent a £4.5 million renovation, also from the sovereign grant. The public reaction? Mild, with little criticism. Prince Charles's Clarence House and other royal homes have seen similar expensive upgrades. The royal family's wealth comes from public funds and vast private estates. When William and Catherine renovate, the lines between public and private money blur, but few question it. Harry and Meghan were attacked for a much smaller renovation, which they repaid. Other royals' far costlier projects drew little backlash. The system of privilege and inherited wealth shields some from criticism. Harry and Meghan broke from this system and were punished for it. The injustice is clear when you compare the stories. The double standard is undeniable. Why is fairness so elusive? Both couples moved to Windsor seeking privacy for their children. William and Harry grew up under relentless media scrutiny. Both wanted something different for their families. William and Catherine succeeded. The media largely respects their children's privacy. Their move was celebrated as responsible parenting. For Harry and Meghan, the same desire was framed as secrecy and hypocrisy. Their efforts to protect Archie were met with anger and intrusion. The press that shielded William's children pursued Harry's. This painful double standard denied one family the peace granted to the other. Both fathers wanted the same thing, but only one was respected. The media narrative suggested privacy was earned by duty, not by right. This relentless scrutiny played a major role in Harry and Meghan's decision to leave the UK. Should a child's peace depend on their parents' public role? The answer should be simple. The criticism of Harry and Meghan was never really about a cottage or its cost. It was about their independence, their refusal to follow the royal script. By repaying the renovation, they broke a financial tie and claimed their own path. This challenged the unspoken rule, accept support, accept control. Their story became a warning to others who might step out of line. The media storm was a punishment for their bravery, not their spending. Despite relentless attacks, they chose each other and a new future. They built a home of freedom and purpose, far from the noise. Their story is one of strength and hope. The truth, like a river, finds its way, cutting through false stories. This tale teaches us to seek fairness and look for the real people behind the headlines. It's about the courage to choose your own destiny. In a world demanding conformity, that's truly inspiring. The human spirit's search for light endures. Thanks for tuning in to Meghan and Harry Tales. If you're tired of the double standards and the endless comparisons, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with others who believe in fairness and truth. I'm Adrian, and I'll be back soon with more stories the tabloids don't want you to hear. Until next time, stay thoughtful, stay kind, and keep telling the real story.